Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Onyinye Favor and you're welcome once again to the Repositioning Podcast. Today we want to talk about improving your memory. You all know that it is very important that as we grow and become adults and become older, it is important for us to do activities that improve our memory, especially if as a young person or as a child, you've been indulging in activities that are reducing your ability to improve your memory or reducing your ability to retain information. It begins to tell on you in old age. So it is on you to improve that memory. So let's get straight to the point and talk about how to improve or things to do to improve our memory. Number one is learning something new. You can't go wrong with this. There's something that happens to the brain. As you use it more often, it becomes stronger. It's like a muscle. So as you use it more often, especially for new skills that might be hard to know in the beginning stage, it strengthens your memory. So learn a new thing. Maybe it could be a dance step, a dance routine. It could be even an instrument. Maybe learning how to play an instrument. It could be learning a new skill. My point is learn something new. Anything at all. Something good actually that will be beneficial to you. So number two is the fact that you can use mnemonics and abbreviations. So this is like for our students in the building, people who are still in the classroom for your education. When you're studying and you want to replicate what you studied in the exam or test, or as the case may be, essays, whatever it is, using mnemonics and abbreviations can be very useful to help you remember things. So what are mnemonics? Mnemonics are like things that you can form to help you remember things. So for example, when I was in school, I remember when we had music classes, for us to remember the keys on a treble clef or a bass clef, we had something we used to remember them. So for a treble clef has 5 lines and 4 spaces, and there are different keys for those 5 lines, different keys for those 4 spaces. On a treble clef, you have FACE, so when you spell it out fully, it's face. For a treble clef, you have something like every good boy deserves favor. So these things I'm using are mnemonics that we use to remember that the first line from below is E, the second line from below is G. So every good boy deserves favor, and for the spaces you have face, FACE. So you get my point. Those are what we call mnemonics. So and abbreviations too works. See things like MTN. It's an abbreviation. It has a full meaning. Things like the GSM. It's an abbreviation. It has a full meaning. So whatever works for you, using mnemonics or using abbreviation, my point is either of those things helps improve your memory. Number 3 is repetition. Repeating things to yourself, especially newly learned information, helps improve your memory. For instance, if I just learned the flag or the color of the flag for United States, if I keep repeating it to myself, I will remember it quickly when asked another time. If I just learned that I need to pour water into a flower vase for the flower to continue growing, I would remember it when the time comes or when the question is asked. If I was just told that so person died at the age of this, maybe like a current affairs kind of information, it will be very, very instrumental to me when I'm asked a question later on. Another thing that can help improve your memory is grouping information. You can't go wrong with grouping information. And what this means is that maybe you've newly learned something, which is a long form of information. Grouping it into chunks help you remember it. For instance, things like phone numbers. If you have a phone number now, you know that when you're reciting your phone numbers, you recite it in 3s, in 4s, sometimes in 2s, instead of just reciting it one one. Somebody asks for your number, instead of saying my number is 1234, instead of saying my number is 1234567 like saying it one one as a whole, you group it. You say something like 080, that's one group, 345, that's another group, and as the case may be. So grouping information helps improves your memory. And finally, staying organized. Staying organized goes a long way to improve your memory. So you have to stay organized. Use your to-do list manually, digitally, as the case may be. It will help a lot. Let's do a recap. Number one, I talked about learning something new. Number two, I talked about using mnemonics and abbreviations. Number three, I talked about repetition helps you a lot. Number four is grouping information. And finally, staying organized. So these are the few things that I have for you that can help improve your memory. If you find yourself forgetting a lot, try these things. It will help you a lot. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and stay tuned to my channel. Bye, guys.